I mentioned that I didn't watch a lot of college football or NFL football, for that matter.
Oh, we get it. What are you doing? Watching movies? What are you doing?
No, big movie
He
guy.
was lighting a fire.
Fire was good. But I spent my weekend at the flag football field, boys. Battle for the boot. State tournament teams coming in from all four corners of the state, and your Baton Rouge Bruins staying in third. Got knocked out in the semis again.
Wow.
Ran into two New Orleans teams battled it out for the championship yesterday. And those kids were great. We ran into the Gophers from City Park.
The old
Row
Gophers.
the boat.
Minnesota, yep. Gophers from City Park. If you see your boy here, Rye going across the field, Rye Robert, coach chasing him there with a big score yesterday morning.
Wait, hold on.
Against
Can
the
coaches
Bulls.
just be on the field like that?
Offensive coordinators, yeah.
What?
Yeah, we call
Offensive
the field.
coordinator.
That was like a lead block. He was basically in front of the guy.
I got to replay it again. He broke out the outside there. Shout out to my boys, Murph, Mo, Caden, Gavin, Rye, Luke, Jordan, and Cohen. Coach Grant Fowle helping us out. He's a defensive coordinator.
Congratulations.
Grant is. Third in the state, third in the league. Not
That's
bad
great.
for third graders.
No,
bro.
that's great.
In a third and fourth grade division. I don't know if I've mentioned that.
You're like Alabama, playing a lot of young players this year. Still pretty good, though. Still pretty good.
City's been put on notice for next season.
You got the video ready to roll?
I do. Do you need audio?
Yes, we need audio.
Okay, I got it.
You got it?
You
All
ready?
right. This is Mark Ingram following the Ravens' dismantling of the Texans.
The MVP front runner. If anybody else got to say something different about that, then come see me. I'm right here in Beemore outside the bank. If you got an issue with that, come see me. I'm about that. Big trust. Woo woo. Lamar Jackson in the flesh. Yes, sir. Big trust.
I miss Mark Ingram, man. I miss Mark Ingram. You talk about what a locker room guy that was. He's obviously taken to Baltimore. He had a great touchdown on Sunday. The Ravens dominate. They moved to 8-2. He's got his boy Lamar Jackson's back. And right now, the MVP race does feel like maybe like Lamar Jackson and Russell Wilson. The other thing, if you're watching the video online, how thick does Mark Ingram look now? He looks like a square.
Honestly, I
like a
thought that
refrigerator.
I didn't know it was him at first. His head looks different.
He doesn't have a neck right now, dude. He is massive.
Test that guy.
Hey, chill. He's a weekend winner, though. Shout out to the Ravens, Mark Ingram, and whoop-de-woo, the MVP candidate, Lamar Jackson.
My first weekend winner is anyone who attended the Mississippi State versus Alabama game that didn't get rabies.
Agreed.
I feel like that lead got buried by Tua, but prior to the Mississippi State versus Bama game, people at Davis Wade Stadium, the PA shared that there are bats in the venue that are considered a high risk for rabies.
Yeah.
So this may explain why 18 players left the game with injuries.
How
I don't know. Maybe
bad-
there's some correlation.
How bad does it have to get that somebody from Mississippi
I'm
State's
confused.
administration is saying to the PA announcer, we've got to make
We
an
have
announcement.
to make an announcement.
We've got to make an announcement.
There was
or
no
we're liable.
follow-up. Look, there was no follow-up. I never saw any follow-up tweets, any
Were you
follow-up
at the game?
announcement.
The
I
bats
wasn't.
were taking everyone out.
But I haven't talked to anybody really who's even mentioned the bats.
Has
so,
anybody
like,
seen a bat out of your friends
not,
or family?
No, not that I know of. So I'm wondering,
Conspiracy.
for them to have
Something's going
announced
on.
it, I feel like they can't just be flying around in the air. Like they have to be in a isolated area. So maybe in the tunnels. Like,
The
and
bottom
how do
line-
they know
Taking
that they
people
have
out.
rabies?
If y'all play,
Are they just assuming all bats have rabies?
I can't. Yeah, I don't know.
A fair assumption.
I
I would know.
kind of feel like
I
I'd
Just
be
a bat
fine with
bite,
assuming
doesn't
that
matter.
all
Poor
bats
bats,
have
everyone-
rabies.
That one does. That one does.
You were taking up for rats the other day with the bubonic plague, and now you're going to throw rabies on all bats?
Oh, that's fair. You know what? Touche. I apologize. I'm sorry, rats. Or I'm sorry, bats. As long as y'all play day games, you should be fine, though, right?
I don't know how it works.
Because they're nocturnal creatures. Now, if you have to play a night in Davis Wade,
My bat knowledge is very low.
Godspeed. But yeah, it did tell over the PA. They said like if you come in contact with a bat, seek professional or seek medical help immediately. Rabies is terrible. Don't you have to get like a bunch of shots constantly to try to fight it? I don't know. It's wild.
So the Colts were 20-point winners on Saturday, but they were also winners in the touchdown celebration game. They had the keg stand celebration featuring
so
the
good.
O-line. I think it's got to take the cake for the best celebration of the year.
Fantastic.
It's
Oh,
unbelievable.
it looked like the
dude.
video got deleted by the time we got to this thing.
Quentin Nelson.
Yeah,
All right,
for those that missed it, the Colts offensive line got together. Like one person was the keg, the other guy was on top of him. Everybody's lifting his hands. Everybody's drinking around him. Just a classic American scene. It was excellent.
All right, my weekend winner, I am looking at Netflix here. It is less than 10 days till Martin Scorsese's Mafia epic that hits the streaming service, and they only put it in theaters for this weekend. It's a $140 million price tag, so that's kind of a hell of a gamble. But I made it to the one theater in Louisiana that was showing it over the weekend, and it is fantastic.
Whoa, yes!
The de-aging that makes De Niro, Pacino, and Pesci go from their 20s to their 40s to their 60s works wonders. Very rarely is it just a little bit creaky, but this story is as fun as Goodfellas and Casino, with the tragedy being the main focus, and it really delivers in a way that I have not seen a crime movie do before. But
that's
look,
a high bar.
No, I'm saying, look, if Scorsese can do this, then he can say whatever he wants about Marvel movies. Netflix is an absolute winner this week.
How does it stack up against The Departed? Because that's my
I would say it's a different
Scorsese.
vibe.
Okay.
That one is kind of like a little bit more scene crunching, like Jack Nicholson going all out for it. This one's a little bit more real, than that.
All right, hell yeah, man.
Staying in the theater, but off the main stage, on the main stage, out of the cinema. Steel Magnolia's production opened up this past weekend here. The Red Magnolia Theater Company opened up over there at the Baton Rouge Little Theater. Shout out to Michelle Johnson and Courtney Murphy for their production of Steel Magnolias, and of course Truby, who's played by Aaron Coates.
You can
go see it.
Wow.
Lead role, bro. It's great. Fantastic.
I'm
Thursday,
sure she is.
Friday, Saturday, all showings at 7:30 with a 2 o'clock matinee on Sundays. Get your tickets now for final weekend of Steel Magnolias over there at the Red Magnolia Theater Company.
My second weekend winner, Star Wars fans. Not only is The Mandalorian incredible, and if we're just promoting stuff here, everybody should listen to the 4 Mandalore podcast with myself and intern Nick. It's great. But how about this? Also, a new Star Wars video game from Respawn, Jedi Fallen Order, came out. Got it on Friday. Did not get to play it really till Saturday night, only a couple hours in, but I am hooked. And then you look, coming up next month, you got The Mandalorian now. You got Rise of Skywalker coming out just in a month away, the close of the Skywalker saga. I mean, what a time to be alive if you're a Star Wars fan.
My second weekend winner is Jordy. I guess I could say Jordy and Moscona, Whiskey and Wine, but
Perseverance.
But mostly Jordy, because he's really the only one I saw. So like on Saturday, I kept getting
Thank you, Ribs.
all of these notifications. 1045 has gone live. 1045 has gone live. And finally, after the 5th one, it was like test. And finally, I was like, what the hell's going on?
I was wondering what was going on with those test notifications.
So I clicked on it finally, and then it's just a close-up of Jordy's face, and he's just like F-bombing. It's just all over. I wish I could play the video.
Picture is unbelievable.
I wish I could play the video, but I would have just had to beep the whole video. He was very frustrated. They couldn't figure out how to add each other on Facebook Live. So then Jordy had to basically get a ride over to Moscona's house,
Lifted
and
to Moscona's.
they did the Whiskey and Wine. So they persevered.
Facebook Live.
Facebook can't keep a good man down.
Is garbage. I mean, Facebook Live is so.
It can be so terrible.
It can be very tough to work with two people.
did
So
you
I
ask for
got
them?
your defense.
What's
dude.
the deal with the fence?
Well, it's a childproof fence, and your boy was having a good time, and it threw me for a loop, man. I could not get out of that. I could not get past that fence. I will say, from an off-the-bench crew, we should go over to Gory Rush's office after this and demand a pay raise. Who knew that they paid like that at radio? The Moscona's house.
Moscona's house is balling.
Speaking of casino, wow. One of the boys.
Sharon Stone hiding in there.
Good Lord.
That's awesome. Jealous.
My next winner here, I got a couple. So Alvin Kamara's back. You want to get out of here?
No. What?
You want to carry it over? Yes. All right. So I just wanna give
we're really late.
We are late, but I just want to give a shout out to our guy Darius Geis.
Oh, yeah.
Scored his first touchdown in the NFL this weekend. Here's the video, Nate. If you want to come to it, but a screen route yesterday at home versus the Jets. Geis makes a couple of guys miss it out to the open. It's good to see. Big friend of the show, Baton Rouge native. Always willing to give us an interview anytime we need one. Our boy, Catholic High grad, former All-SEC back, Darius Geis, getting his first touchdown. Hopefully first of many for our guy yesterday for the Redskins. All right, those are your weekend winners. Here on Off the Bench, shout out to the Bruins. Show that video a little rye one more time on the way out, Nate. All right, Ross Dellinger, 15 minutes from now, OTB.